Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. So I'm going to share all of the things that I loved this week. And the first thing I'm going to start out with is actually something I don't have to show you because it's plugged in downstairs, of course. But I will try to figure out if I can put a picture of it at the end. At the very least, I will link it down below for you. And it's actually my new candle crock. And I ordered it off of Amazon and it was super affordable. And essentially what it is, it's like a crock pot that you put your candles inside of. And it melts them versus you lighting them. Now, the benefit to this is that essentially I can leave this on 24 hours a day. I can leave it on when I leave the house. I don't have to worry about blowing the candles out. And quite honestly, the two candles that I have placed within the crock pot, they actually smell better when they're melting, and they smell stronger when they're melting than when I have them lit, like burning in my house. So that's amazing. It was somewhere between $15 and $20 for the candle crock that I purchased. It's really pretty. It's a beautiful turquoise color. Again, I'll link it down below. So if you want to see exactly what it looks like, definitely go check out the link. But basically, it has just enabled me to put a candle in there at the beginning of the week, turn it on. It does take a couple of hours if you have a full candle to completely pool out. But once it pools out, it stays pooled out. And you basically are getting fragrance until the fragrance oils are completely basically used up. And I have found that from melting other candles in the past on one of those hot plate warmers, usually a half burned Bath and Body Works candle, I can get a full week of melting out of it. So I'm imagining if I have a completely unburned Bath and Body Works candle, I can probably get maybe a little over a week, maybe a week and a half out of the candle that way, which is actually probably giving me more fragrance time than if I were to burn it, because we all know that Bath and Body Works have a max burn time of about 24 hours. And a lot of them have been having issues toward the end where the wicks are getting really short and the candle just kind of dies out or it gets really sooty. So this just basically eliminates all sorts of problems for me, and it's fantastic. So I highly recommend trying out a candle crock. I'm going to go ahead and do an in-depth review on one later on this month, and I'll show you the ins and outs of how it works, and I'll do a little bit more testing on, maybe how long it takes a Yankee candle to pull out. So I'll have that for you closer probably to the end of February. I'm going to keep playing with it and seeing exactly how long it takes for different types of candles. So, but anyway, love the candle crock. Love it. Okay, let's jump into makeup. I really have been loving the Crock Nude Necessities palette. Now, I did an in-depth review of this earlier this week, and I'll go ahead and link that down below in case you missed it, but I give you guys swatches there. A lot of people were saying that, they were either really excited about this or they were like, hell no, I'm not buying that. And that's totally what I thought would happen, and what kind of why I mentioned that in the video is that I really thought half the people were going to love this palette and the other half were going to be like, that's totally a waste of money. The colors in here are very similar. A lot of the colors that are in here could probably be considered duplicates of each other because they're so similar. This is a nude palette. It is not meant to be crazy pigmented. It's not meant to give you super smoky eyes or anything like that. This is just an everyday palette. That is the best way to describe it. It is an everyday, super neutral, wearable, easy palette. It's one where you don't have to think about it. So for those of you that are looking for a much more dramatic look or much more color payoff, don't get this. You'll be disappointed. But for me, as far as every day goes, it's perfect. It very much reminds me of my Becca Ombre Nudes palette in that I can slap this on and I don't have to think about it. So I love it for that. I really am a fan of this guy. So I'm keeping it, but if you already know just looking at it based off of like the swatches and stuff that you're not going to like it, just don't even like waste your time with it because you'll just end up returning it. So I, however, am a huge fan and have been using it all week. 2 lip products that I've been loving this week, and one of them is from Bite Beauty, and I'm actually making it a goal for myself this year to use up the 2 Bite lipsticks that I have before I purchase some more during the November VIB sale. I really do like these lipsticks and I want to try more from Bite, but they also don't have the same amount of preservatives that a lot of my other lipsticks do. And so I've already had these for a year, and I just kind of feel like I would feel better about using them up within the next year, if that makes sense. This is the color Musk. This is actually what I have on my lips right now. I'm sorry if the daylight is kind of fading a little bit, but let me give you a swatch on the back of my hands here. This is just a beautiful rosy, like everyday nude shade. And these Bite lipsticks are amazing. They don't have any smell or taste to them. They're food grade. Like you could, once you like eat or like lick your lips and you ingest this, like you ingest all other lipsticks that you own, this is actually something that is safe to consume. So the food grade ingredients in here are kind of, you know, that's very appealing to me because I'm sure I eat a lot of lipstick throughout my life, but this one's totally safe. I like the packaging on these, but this is also something that I leave at home. I don't travel with this, especially during the summer, because they can get very melty and soft quickly. But this musk color is just absolutely beautiful. I love it for every day. And I've just been slapping it on throughout the day. The wear time is decent. It's just really, really nice. And then a lip gloss I wanted to mention is the NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair, which is just a beautiful pink. And I'll put just a little swatch of that right next to this. This is kind of more of that like Barbie pink almost. It's actually pretty pigmented, but it's still very wearable and just really pretty. I've just been putting this on by itself as well. And I've been putting it a little bit over this musk color to sort of make it just a little bit more like fun and like girly. It sort of takes away that like super natural like shade that the musk gives you. Just a really pretty combination together, but also just each of these on their own are very, very pretty. I love the butter glosses. I love the way they smell. They just smell like vanilla. I love the way they apply. Again, not crazy long wearing, but easy enough to like pop in your purse and reapply as you need to. And the colors that they have in this line are just super fun. So if you have never tried the butter glosses, you should try them. I have not tried any of the intense ones. There's a couple colors that I do want to like pick up. So I need to get on that because I've actually seen them at Fred Meyer. So I need to grab them. Okay, the blush that I've been sporting most of the week that you've seen in my videos is the Milani Powder Blush in Romantic Rose. And these were limited edition, but I believe that you can actually just get these all the time now. I know that I can find these at Fred Meyer, and you can get them places online as well. I'll link down below where you can find them online. But did I say Awakening Rose? This is Romantic Rose. Awakening Rose is a newer one. But this is just a gorgeous, like, everyday mauve. Yeah, everyday mauve. These are a little bit powdery, fair warning, but when I apply them with a brush, like I don't have a problem with like, you know, it looking overly powdery or anything. It's only when I swatch them on my fingers that they are a little bit powdery looking. So that's why that swatch looked just a little bit chunky on my finger. Anyway, the color just in and of itself is gorgeous. It's one that you can basically put with any eye look or any lip color. It's just very easy. These are pigmented. They don't disappear on my cheeks. As far as like drugstore blushes go, these are definitely some of my favorite. And then I did have a couple of hair care items that I wanted to share with you guys. These were actually gifted to me by my friend Emily. she received this as a gratis from Sephora, and she wasn't going to use it. She doesn't use the Alterna on her hair, so she gave it to me. This is the Caviar Anti-Aging Replenishing Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner, and this is specifically for dry hair. I love this stuff, you guys. It's so expensive. I have only about... I would say maybe like a third left of both, and I'm so gonna miss this when it's gone. And I think I might actually invest in this the next time that I have a 20% off coupon for either Ulta or Sephora, because I really do love this hair care. It does things for my hair that just a drugstore shampoo and conditioner don't do. It's incredibly moisturizing without weighing my hair down. It detangles my hair so beautifully after I get out of the shower. Like, I can just brush through my hair and there's no tangles at all when I use the shampoo and conditioner together. When I use other shampoo and conditioners, I definitely have to like contend with those tangles a little bit more. My hair is really fine and really thin, so it gets tangled very easily. And for whatever reason, this just... it just makes my hair feel amazing, you guys. And it feels soft like throughout the day. And when I pair this with the Alterna Caviar CC Cream for hair, it's magic. Magic. I really love this Alterna line. It is a lot more expensive. What's nice is that this is free of parabens, sulfates, phthalates, and synthetic colors. So... just a really great brand. I know it's a lot more expensive probably than what most people are comfortable spending on their hair care, but it is a wonderful hair care line, and I will continue to try more from them because I just have had such good luck with my hair. So anyway, those are my Friday favorites and flops for you guys. I hope that you all have some fun weekend plans. We are going to continue working on our house. I know, right? It's like the never-ending project. We're mostly finished with the downstairs. We're still waiting for our backsplash to be done and the tile around our fireplace. Our friend is supposed to come early next week to do it, so fingers crossed. Like, that's really the only thing we have left to do downstairs other than repainting all of the doors, which is actually kind of a big project. I'm like, all we have left to do. There's a lot of doors downstairs. There's a lot of doors. It's just depressing to think about. And then we have to repaint the doors upstairs. Anyway, we're doing all of the crown molding and changing out all the trim upstairs now. So you're probably actually going to see my filming space here a little bit of a disaster. You may have already noticed that we took the trim out from the doorway here. So that's why that white is around there. Yeah, so it's like a never-ending project, right? But our house is looking amazing. I'm so happy with it. I am going to be spending a lot more time doing videos about like house stuff this year, because this is a year where I'm really getting my house in order, and I've been inspired by so many people. So next week I'm actually going to be sharing my cleaning routine with you guys and a share the love video about my favorite channels that have helped me get motivated to do all of this cleaning and organizing. And yeah, I'm excited to share that with you guys. So anyway, long story short, have a great weekend. I hope that you guys will join me next week for some fun videos that I have planned. Please subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.